You guys remember when in every single one of these videos I started it by saying I'm so excited for Tenet. Tenet is like my favorite movie already. I'm so excited to see Tenet in August. Fingers crossed it doesn't get moved anymore. And I'm getting really pumped for Tenet. I'm really hoping they don't push it. Well, now I'm not even gonna see Tenet this year, so who's the fool now? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm reviewing The Prestige. I'm so excited to finally talk about this movie. Even though we had terrible news about Tenet being moved, I'm still pushing through with my Christopher Nolan series, and I am actually going to be ranking the series after I finish with Dunkirk, and then when Tenet comes out is when I'll let you guys know my updated list, because I was really excited to talk about like the ranking. Also, I hope you like my shirt. I got it new at Disney, and this isn't like a Star Wars review, but I wanted to wear it because it's really cute, and I love the Clone Wars. It is Obi-Wan, Ahsoka, and Anakin. So yeah, that's my shirt. But yeah, let's just get right into the review. I'm really excited to talk about this movie. Two rivaling magicians feud over and over until one of them can perform the ultimate trick on teleportation. This is basically just me trying to explain the movie without giving too much away, but this movie is so much more deeper than that, and these are not just regular magicians. You think magicians, card tricks, and yes, there's plenty of card tricks in this movie, and the entire movie is a magician trick, which I'll get to later, but these characters are just really crazy, and you can really tell the two themes that Christopher Nolan was trying to pull here of obsession and passion and sacrifice, and how these two characters are just willing to give everything for the magic trick. And basically, like I said, there's many magic tricks here, but the main one is teleportation and being able to go one place to another. It is revealed pretty early on in the movie that Christian Bale's character can in fact do a trick where he walks into a door and he's able to walk out, even though there's a bunch of space in the middle. Like, you can obviously tell that he didn't just walk over, and everybody questions it. Everybody's like, especially Hugh Jackman's character, that just really wants to know, like his life depends on knowing how to do this trick. You don't really get to know the characters much more than their obsession over magic, and it would bother me if this was a different type of movie. It would bother me that we really only get to see one side of them, in a way, just the side that they're obsessed with magic. But I feel like it works effectively here, and given that the movie is about magic, I think just knowing that they're really passionate about something like this just shows what type of people they are. And especially as the movie progresses and you see how both characters takes different directions, you really get to understand them. And man, these people are obsessed with magic. I do want to mention, I'm not going to be giving spoilers in the beginning of this video, but at the very end, after I give my final grade, I just want to talk about the ending really quickly. So if you guys haven't seen the movie, I'll let you guys know when I will talk about spoilers, but for now, those of you that haven't seen the movie are good. You're safe. Don't worry, I'll let you know when we get into like the deep stuff. But like I said, there's many themes of sacrifice and obsession, and you get to see that with their two lead characters played by Hugh Jackman and Christian Bale. And Hugh Jackman's character is more of the obsessive one. Even though Christian Bale is still obsessed, you can definitely see how he really takes it from a different approach. And I really liked how we got to see two people that have the love for something and just take it completely different. These people are just insane. Like, there's death involved, wanting to hurt each other involved, kidnappings involved. Like, this is crazy level magician style, but it works really well, and this is just such a good movie. I can't believe I hadn't seen this earlier. Everybody needs to go watch this movie now. I also just really love the opening scene of this movie. It is also one of the coolest opening scenes I've ever seen, and I really like how from the beginning straight forward it sets up the entire movie. In the first 2 minutes, it doesn't take long to set up what we're dealing with here. In the first 2 minutes, that monologue just tells it basically how it's gonna go down. Obviously, it doesn't reveal its secrets, but it basically separates the movie into 3 acts, talking about how magic shows have 3 acts, and those 3 acts are the pledge, the turn, and the prestige. And that basically is how it is in the movie, and it already sets up the 3 acts of the movie really well, and I thought that was really interesting to write it like that and have it revealed basically at the beginning how it's gonna play out. I also really like a lot of the scenes in this movie. This movie is really beautifully directed and edited. Just to mention, that opening scene is so good. Like the way it opens with the hats, and that scene, I don't know why, to me is so beautiful. It's like so simple, but all those hats aligned and that dark, ominous, almost fog type atmosphere is really, really cool. And I really like that you could already see that from the opening shot, and I just really liked it. I also really like the editing of this movie. I feel like not many people talk about it, but I just really like the fast cuts and the light and the lightning, like the lighting in the movie, and it's just really, really well edited and crafted. Like on the technical level, this movie is awesome. I also really like how this movie plays on the whole magician aspect, and in my opinion, Christopher Nolan is a magician in this movie. The whole movie, it's talking about how magicians basically, they don't want to reveal their secrets, and when you're watching a magic show, the trick is right in your face. When you're doing certain like magic sequences, you're watching them do it. I mean, they're hiding things from you, they're hiding the trick, but it's in your face the entire time, and that's exactly how all the twists and turns of this movie occur. They're at your face the whole time, and it's like right there, but you don't see it, and that's why I think it's so awesome. And like I said at the beginning, they set up the movie to be like a magic show, and they set up the twist to be like a magic show. Just like the way Christopher Nolan directed this movie is just so beautiful. Also, the musical score is beautiful. I feel like in all of his movies, the score is top notch, and I really like this one. This movie's so good. I really have no flaws with this at all. There's like nothing I can think about, and when I was looking at the Rotten Tomatoes, I saw that it had like a 76%. I don't understand what more they want. No offense if you think that, but I don't know. To me, this is a perfect movie. There's nothing that I would have done differently, and there's certain movies that I watch and it's like, gosh, why couldn't I have come up with that? Like, why couldn't I have done something like that? This is such a good movie, and it just makes me so happy to be able to talk about it and recommend it to people. I want every single one of you to go watch it. The acting in this movie is great. One performance that really stood out to me was Hugh Jackman, and he's obviously really good. I'm actually currently watching the X-Men movies, so expect those reviews really soon. I kind of want to do them before the new mutants come out, but I don't know, that's probably going to get moved too, so I don't want the same thing that happened with this series to happen, but that's a different discussion. But I've seen him in a lot of movies, and he's a really good actor, but in this movie he just stands out. Like, he's really good, and he's playing a character that I don't think he has played often. I mean, I'm not sure, I haven't seen all his movies, but this character is just like crazy obsessed, like I had already said, and he plays him really well. And it's somebody that went through something tragic at the very beginning that just messes him up, and it's crazy just how crazy he is. And when I get into spoilers, I'll talk about something, and I don't know, his character is just really well written, and so is Christian Bale. Christian Bale's obviously amazing in this movie. It's raining. Sorry if you guys can hear the rain. It's been raining a lot here where I live constantly, and every time that I want to film, this happens. So if you guys can hear it, I hope it really doesn't bother you. Also, Rebecca Hall is really good in this movie. She's basically like Christian Bale's love interest, but she's the wife that has gone through things, and she's seen this magician. She's seen the whole magic show shenanigans happen from an outside perspective, and I really like that we got to see that, because the other characters are mostly all involved in magic. Scarlett Johansson's character, she's the assistant, so she's still in it, but she is an outsider, and I really liked how the movie showed how it affected her, and it was really, really sad to see, and like I felt really bad for her, and she did an awesome performance. She played her really, really well, and she needs to be talked about more because she's just a really good actress. And of course, a huge positive is just the massive twist. I did not see it coming whatsoever. Every time I thought I saw something coming, it didn't happen that way, and I just love this movie. This movie is fantastic, and I'm for sure giving this movie an A+. If I had an A++++, it would get this movie. This is now one of my favorite movies ever, and by this recording date, this is my favorite Christopher Nolan movie. We'll see how things change. If you guys have not seen the movie, I would really advise you to not see the rest of the video, because I want to just touch on some spoilery topics. But if you guys have seen the movie, then please keep on watching. Hello to my spoiler gang. Wow, this movie's so good. Guys, the twist. What? At the end, it's revealed that Christian Bale had a twin the entire time, and he was a character we were familiar with, and wow, that was what I was saying, that the twist is literally in your face the whole time and we just didn't see it. And it was so crazy figuring out that they had 2 separate lives. Like, he never cheated on his wife or anything, it was just his twin brother. And wow, it's just so crazy. This twist could have easily not worked and been like really bad and just been stupid, but it works so well in this movie and is so well written and thought out and explained thoroughly, and there's nothing stupid about it. It's just such a good twist. What I was also saying, that Hugh Jackman's character is just crazy to another level. Just thinking that he never knew if he was going to be the one to fall in the water tank is crazy to me. That's a whole other level of obsession, and it really just shows the difference between these characters. But at the same time, they both did something crazy and were willing to sacrifice everything for this trick, for just being at the top, which I think is so interesting to watch. This was probably one of the funnest like 2 hours of my life. I was intrigued the entire time. It was awesome. It was perfect, like I've already said. Let me know what you guys thought about The Prestige down below if you already saw it, and if you haven't seen it, then why are you watching this spoiler part? But really, even if you haven't seen it and you're still here, please go check out this movie out. It is awesome. It is perfect. It is one of the greatest movies I have ever seen. So please go check it out. Thank you guys so much for watching my channel and this video specifically. And thank you guys for watching my Christopher Nolan reviews. I've gotten a lot of comments saying you guys really like it. So thank you so much. It really means a lot. I'll see you guys in my next review. Bye.